Obviously, a really good freshman season for you, kind of followed by some watch list kind of accolades in the summer. But just in your mind, kind of what's a successful sort of follow up? Where are you setting the bar for yourself? I guess after what you were able to do last season, both individually and as a defense, where are you setting the bar now heading into 2020?
Well, before I set my personal bar goals for myself, I'm gonna set the team goals first. Make sure I play for the team goals, and whatever come after that, that's just what I receive. And for team goals, for the defense, we want to hold guys to from few just less lower explosive plays, and just flying around playing fast, and just things like that. And things for myself, I just accept whatever comes with the defense accolades, and I just play like that.
Griffin and then Olivia.
Hey, Taiwan. Last year, you guys had some really strong games defensively, but consistency was something that coaches and players talked about. How do this year, especially with a tough Big Ten schedule, every game in and game out, you focus on not giving up those big plays and big games?
I mean, you focus on things like that, but we have a great offense ourselves. We have a great offense that do a lot of explosive things in practice. So just going against Mike Penix, Tafar Fogelwatt and Walt Fielder, going against those guys every day, just being consistent with those guys. They should get us ready throughout the week for whoever we play, and we rock and roll just like that.
Olivia, then John.
Hey there. I have not got to catch up with you this off season, and everyone was talking about how they had to be creative in workouts. I've seen more posts from you being creative, so I wanted to know what you were training with, who you were training with, and where you were getting your work in.
Well, I was getting my workout back at home, doing a lot of field work, weightlifting, just being prepared for the season. You never know when the season may start, but always be prepared for every moment. That's what I want to get myself prepared for, and just being ready when Indiana name is called, and being ready when my name is called.
All right, go ahead, John, then Matt.
Yesterday, WAP and Steve, you were both talking about the excitement of playing a conference-only schedule, just knowing you're going to play the best of the best every week. I know you're a guy who came in and said you wanted that, competition level to bring IU to new heights. So, I mean, how do you view and how excited are you about the conference-only schedule week to week?
I mean, this like one in a lifetime chance for me and for Indiana football. I wasn't born when they were playing only conference. So it gave us a chance to win a lot of conference games, beat top ranked teams. I guess I think we have like 5 on our list. So, they give us a chance and give us a chance to make another history in our school program. And I think it was like one time that we had said it. And, just it's a great opportunity, and it's up to us as a team what we want to do with the opportunity and go from there.
Matt, then Kevin.
Hey, Tiawan, how's it going?
I'm doing great.
Obviously, you guys got some new faces. Not really new as far as to the roster, but Raheem Lane went from corner to safety. Jamar's moving back there. Just kind of how you guys, I know it's early, but kind of how's the chemistry coming along? How you guys kind of meshing early on in practice?
I mean, it's going great. Me and Raheem was in the same room at one point. The communication is still there, and it don't make a difference because if he sees something, he'll talk to me. I see something, he'll talk to me. With Jamar, I was on the field with Jamar at the same time also when he was at Husky and I was at corner. So the communication there, and they back there making plays. They're two great people who have a lot of vision and they can run down to the ball and fill in the gap. So the communication great, and nothing have changed.
All right, Kevin, then Sammy.
As a young player, Tiawan, that kind of came on, I think people are starting to look up to you probably a little bit more on the defense. How are you handling that aspect, and what kind of standard are you maybe trying to demand for the secondary, even though you're a guy that's kind of young in age?
I don't try to demand nothing, I just try to work hard, I do have to work on being more vocal, like just talking out loud, just being just setting an expectation for myself, I don't see the bar too high. You know, it ain't such thing as a limit. You know, you can always go through the sky. So, you know, just being there from a teammate when needed and always there for 'em. You know, just going out there making plays. You know, and I feel like just leading by example has been a lot more vocal. But on our defense, you have to talk a lot, and you know, and I'm willing to do that and willing to take that next step. You know.
All right, Sammy's good, so we'll finish with Zach.
Hey, Taiwan, just one follow up. You were talking there a little bit about, you know, kind of the trust you have in some of the guys that have moved around in that secondary. I guess as a group more broadly, to what degree do you guys feel like you kind of want to take on a mantle of sometimes, to use kind of the cliche term, being left out on an island, being willing to just take those one-on-one matchups that'll maybe free up the defense to get more creative in the front six with pressures and things like that. And basically you guys just take that responsibility, just take, like I said, that one-on-one coverage responsibility a little bit more.
I'm willing to take on the challenge. You know, each game, I'm willing to take on the best receiver from outside receiver to the inside receiver, you know, and make the safety job more easier. You know, and as I'm getting back into the groove of practice, you know, that's what I'm working on. You know, every practice has been an A+ practice. You know, I'm getting back in the groove, and I'm just willing to be that main guy, to go out the best receiver on the team, to follow him every game. You know, just as last season, expectation went higher. You know, I want to do my best for the defense, take less stress off the defense. You know, I'm willing to take on that step, and that's what I want to do for however long I'm here in Indiana.